So, Chad, let me show you how dude basically like justifies him being a, yeah. I mean, you read the title or the thumbnail, whatever it is, you know exactly what to expect. Let me show y'all something right quick, right? Let me show y'all, because I mean, hey, this is the world we live in. This is EDP 2.0, literally. Let's see what he's talking about, though. He justifies it.
What's going on, gentlemen? Tonight is a moment for self-reflection. Matter of fact, let's shed a little light on this subject.
See what he's talking about. Y'all read the title, so y'all already know what to expect. Hold on.
And I could have been a predator. And I am a little sympathetic to R. Kelly. I know that sounds really, really crazy, but hear me out. I guess I need to start with what I've done. When I was doing my Craigslist protocols hot and heavy, I would get a ton of high school girls answering my ads. And typically I ignored them because even though I have a similar appetite to...
So typically, I'm trying to, let me kind of look up the definition of typically right now. So typically, because I wonder when he's saying typically, having the distinct qualities of a partial type of person, the thing, characteristics, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I don't know. I looked it up, but couldn't really find it. But when he's saying he typically would ignored it or could it, let me see. Actually, let me rewind it right quick.
I mean, a ton of high school girls answering my ads. And typically I ignored them.
Typically I ignored them. Did that mean he ignored them for a fact? Or he said typically, because you start off by saying, I have sympathy for R. Kelly. So let's see what he's talking about. Because I ain't gonna lie, that was a hook sentence. You got my attention.
Because even though I have a similar appetite to R. Kelly, I like young women, but I don't like children. But this is how...
Did he just say he had a similar appetite to R. Kelly, or am I tripping, chat? Did he just say I have a similar appetite to R. Kelly? I didn't even... Okay, never mind. So
a child tricked me. Typically, they would be young. There would be lots of signs that this girl was very, very young. And I would just ignore them. Then this one girl, she answered the ad. We started to talk, and she was an exceptionally mature 17-year-old. Let me say this again. This chick was 17. Her conversation was different. She actually was a hairdresser, and she answered my ad, and I her. And oh my God.
Chat, no. Chat. What? Chat. I'm gonna just let that sit on y'all right quick.
She had these amazingly firm double D.
Chat.
That should have been my clue.
Chat. Chat, bro. Are y'all listening to dude right now? Are y'all listening to what he's saying right now, bro? I know I'm not tripping, bro. I know. Like, we're 2 minutes in right now. We got 24 more minutes to go. Y'all might as well kick back because this is about to get interesting. I know this is 4K. What quality we at right now? 360? No, this 4K. Don't worry about that.
Because when she would lay on her back, they would stand up. And they were not fake. That should have been my clue. But, you know, I was caught up in the delicious.
Oh!
And she did everything I wanted her to do.
I feel bad even listening to this right now, bro. Chat. Bro, This dude just called it delicious. Okay, come on. I need to stop pausing this. I have to. I'm sorry.
Then
I have to. I just
one
need
of the
to.
things that I would do is I would do social media search on all my chicks just out of curiosity. So I'm like doing my social media search and I find her Facebook page and I see her with her high school friends. And I'm like, oh. So I call her up and I ask her because, she told me she was 21. That's what she told me. And I was like, serious question. And at this time, I asked this chick 10, 15 times. And
Okay.
you cannot a chick. You can't And I was like, I need you to tell me something. How old are you? And then she got very silent and she said, I'll be 18 in 4 months. Then she also said the age of consent in Georgia is 16, so you're good. And I'm like,
Georgia.
so she comes over. And
why is this something always happening in Georgia, chat? Why is it always something happening in Georgia, bro? Every time, bro, I say this every single, bro, somebody need to make a compilation of every time I did a reaction to a crazy video that happened in Georgia, bro. Why? What is with this state? What is with Georgia, bro? Like, this is more worse than Alabama. No offense to anybody, but y'all know what I'm saying.
And we have this conversation because she was everything that I liked. I like women who 5'3". She was 5'2". She had huge, little waist, fat, pretty toes. She was my prototype, even though she was extremely young. And you know what I kept doing? I kept her.
Hold on, bro.
I kept her.
I can't watch this no more, bro. I just can't. I can't. Oh my God. Like, Buddy said, I just knew he was finna say, you know what I did after this? I left Shorty alone. I just know he's finna say, like, I left her alone. He said, I kept him. He just said he kept. Bro, if the feds don't get a hold of this video, if like this is what, like, honestly, the way Georgia, they hitting Young Thug then with a RICO. If this not I don't know what is a PICO charge, not RICO, but PICO pedo, they need to hit him with that. This is full proof right here. Buddy just submitted it. Like, where is he at, right? What is his name? I need to find. This is a re-upload too, but dang.
Because I was like, at this point, I her 15 times.
You're like,
and
at
it was
this
just
point,
like, the crime was done. So I just kept from
done.
She was 17 to 22. And
for a year.
R.
It's
Kelly
sad.
and I are similar, but we're very different. Because I have safeguards. I know when I'm getting out of control. And I kind of ran analysis on this. And she was older. Her parents weren't breathing down her neck. And this is how a lot of young girls end up with older dudes. Their parents are not heavily involved in their lives, where they have the time and the freedom to get away with this stuff.
So you took advantage of it. Is basically what you're describing. How you took advantage of a young woman, bro. Of a young lady. You're literally describing how. Bro. Chat.
And her parents didn't check her. She'd go out. She'd spend the night out. Her parents were
And you was her sugar
she
daddy.
came home alive. Cool. Her parents were not on her. So I didn't have to worry about catching a charge from the parents. And once again, we just kept doing our thing.
So I had to
From
worry
17
about
to
it.
22. I this chick for 5 years. And I ain't ashamed at it at all. She was willing. She wanted it. And here we come to R. Kelly. R. Kelly is being portrayed as a predator, right? Did he hold a to these women's heads? Years and years ago, back before the internet, I saw the R. Kelly tape. If you remember, there was a VHS tape that was sold around in barbershops, and it was him. It was him. He was with this girl. He was having this. It was 100% him. And this is where R. Kelly went wrong. R. Kelly was a good-looking man. R. Kelly had fame. R. Kelly was rich, and he was reckless. See, he has that appetite. And I'm
bro, this dude sound like you really sound like a predator, bro. He steady talking about some appetite. You know, I compare myself to me and him. We have the same type of appetite. He's talking about some, I mean, basically you trying to say it takes two to tango. Like, I mean, she was willing, so and I was willing, so we both should be held. Bro, dude looked like he probably like a good 45 to 50. I say in his late 40s. I'm gonna say that late 40s, right? Bro, easily manipulate young women. Easy. You know how women are emotional, bro, especially at a young age, bro. The shorty was 17, bro. And she told someone the age of consent in Georgia is 16, so you continuously to the crap out of her for the past 5 years. You know, and I compare myself to R. Kelly because, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had the same appetite. Bro, then go and be his Sally. Go and be his cell buddy then, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? Bro, I don't know. Like, he's literally trying to justify his predation, bro. And you can't do that. You can't. I don't even know his buddy name, bro. Like, if I'm being honest with y'all, I don't know what dude name is. Oh, he known as the Lost Kings. We finna make sure we look him up after this. The Lost Kings right here. We finna make sure we look him up, chat. Because I wonder if he lost for real. Like,
this appetite to you guys who don't have this appetite. Because the normal man doesn't have this appetite. But there is something special about a young girl who's doesn't have a lot of miles on her. She doesn't have a lot of experience. I remember this chick, she was 22, and she did not have a lot of experience when we started messing around. And I pulled out my, and she was like, "You think that's gonna fit?" So I knew that this girl had not had a lot of experience. And there is something special about.
Chat, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, bro. I'm tired of pausing this video. I done paused it every 30 seconds because dude is literally getting crazy right now. He's literally giving me a headache. I literally have nothing else to say for this parade. I'm finna just let him expose himself, bro. Like, I have nothing else to say, chat. I'm just finna let y'all just watch this, bro. Because honestly, like, he exposing himself right now. I'm finna just continuously let him expose himself, bro. The stuff he's saying right now is completely, like, weird, bro. Talking about something, just a feeling about just dating a younger, like, when she's, like, a younger girl. Like, she just doesn't have any experience. And when I pulled it out, she talking about my is big. Bro, if you just shrimp beaning for the age you at, then just, okay. Just be proud of that, bro. Just, you know, girls, they don't care about the size. It's about the motion in the ocean, my boy. But I guess for you been getting called shrimp bone and shrimp bean or whatever. But the fact he just, like, literally, look at his face right now, bro. Like, dude is like he's literally proud of what he's saying right now, chat. He literally just said, basically, there's something special about praying on, you can finish the sentence. Let's get to it, y'all. I ain't finna pause it no more. I'm finna just let him expose himself.
A chick who doesn't have a lot of experience. Because everything you do to her is fun. It's all brand new. And if you've got that type of appetite, it can be insatiable. Like, R. Kelly could have had the baddest adult chicks he wanted. But R. Kelly had that appetite. And this appetite could be the downfall of many, many men. Because, you know, I'm not judging because I'm in a part of the kinky community. But R. Kelly allowed his appetite to literally wreck his life. Because once you get into orchestrating a syndicate. What does this mean? R. Kelly was having other people find and vet girls for him. And that's when it got out of control. This is the reason that I never got caught, because I never brought anyone else into my circus, so to speak. When I was doing it, was just me and the girls. Never ever brought anyone else in the circus. But here's my problem. He's being portrayed as a predator, right? Here's the thing. Remember when I started this video and I told you I had all these high school girls answering my Craigslist ads? Did I have in their head? Did I ask them to reply to my ads? They were searching this out. So this is why I have a problem with the predator label, because they were willing participants in the dynamic.
Wow.
I can tell you, I remember this one girl who answered my ad, and she was 15 years old. 15 years old. We were talking and stuff, and I knew I was never going to meet this chick. I just talked to her, and she sent me pictures. She was running 100 miles an hour.
15 years old, bro.
In that direction. And I'm quite sure that she hooked up with some older man. You hear of girls who are 15, 16, 17-year-old hooking up with 30, 40-year-old men. You know how common that is? Let me tell you something that happened. And it's kind of out there. I was running my ads, and I had this woman who was a mother, and she was like, "Are you a black bull?" And I was just like, "Yes, I am." And she says, "I have 2 daughters, and I want to properly train them. I want you, and in the future, we may actually them." See, if you guys don't know, there's a whole the underground, shout out to Ron Wills. There's a whole underground of white women who love having with black dudes. And they really love having black dudes with big. And once again, you will see. So she and I was sitting there like, this can't be real. So she sends me photos of her daughters who are 16 and 17. And they're pretty frisky looking. So I play along. So I go to her house, and the mom was hot. And I have a conversation with her, and I was like, "So what do you want to do?" And she says, "It is the white woman's place to be the toy of the black man."
This dude just said, he basically just admitted to some type of bro. The mother hit me up talking about some, "Hey, come commit a crime. Are you a breeder? Can you my daughters?" Bro, that's a crime, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting irritated and heated, like literally watching this video right now, that I'm trying to keep a straight face. Like, I'm finna try to keep a straight face the entire video and not say nothing, but that's because it's not because I'm not reacting, it's just because I'm not trying to get irate. I'm sorry, I keep telling you I'm not gonna pause it, but he's saying some crazy stuff right now. Y'all know I have like a lot of little sisters, bro. Just to know it's a dude, like people out here that think just like him. It's sad, bro.
And I was like, "Really?" And she said, "Yes." Then you know what I told this woman? She was about 40-ish, 45, 46, blonde, green-eyed, nice rack on her. And I said, get on your knees. And you know what she did? She got on her knees. And I took out and I was like, now this is what's funny. Her daughters were in the room.
I'm not finna lie to y'all, bro. He make EDP look like a straight simp right now. I'm sorry.
Let me say that again. Her daughters were in the room. So then I told her to stand up and then I on the sofa. And her daughters were on the sofa watching the whole thing. And she was like, this is how you take girls. This is how you do it. And I'm just sitting there like, is this real? So I'm mom. Then the mom's like, come over here. And she calls her girls' names. And then she's like, get on your knees. And then she put her daughter's mouth. I mean, I almost, it was like, because if you're,
bro,
kinky, this is like the epitome. This is the high level of kinkiness. And then she had the other daughter come over and then essentially I was all three of them for about 5 or 6 years. I would go over, I would have the mom, and I would have them greet me. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. When people say predator, I'm like, I'm trying to give you guys the other side of the dynamic. I'm trying to give you the other side of what's out there. And I personally don't think these girls were victims. I don't think R. Kelly's a predator. He has an appetite. And I feel that he allowed his appetite to get in the way of his life. So he's guilty of having that appetite, but I don't think he's a predator, because when you go out and you get a young girl and you ask her to have, and she does it without a gun in her head, like this whole situation with the mom and the two daughters, I didn't have to do nothing except show up with a hard. That's all I had to do was just show up, and they would service me. I remember one Sunday, all three of them, my mom, my daughters, and the youngest one was really, really. And their mom was like, yeah, we got to open up. And I mean, I was just sitting there, and their mom's like, that's it, take that. And in the beginning, both of the girls were, I took their, and the young one, in the beginning, it used to, and she was like, yeah, mom, yeah, that's such a big. And then after a few times, and I loosened up that, then she started getting into it. Then she turned, to this day, this girl is a bona fide black freak. Whoever she's right now is very happy. Very, very happy. So, once again, I don't believe R. Kelly's a predator. I think he has an appetite that got him in trouble because he could not control. Because here's the thing, and I forget the billionaire who was running these. I forget his name. I could see him. He was a blonde, white guy. He had that same appetite. Now, that young girl, 17-year-old, the mom and her daughters, and that was, and there was a few more, but I did not look or hunt or subscribe to those young girls. My perfect age range was like 24 to about 34. That was where I operated quite a bit. But I'm here to tell you that, especially with the billionaire, these girls would go out and recruit girls, and they were adults. They were 100% aware of what they're doing. They were like, I am going to get this girl so she can have this old billionaire. She knew there was no in her head, and they were stuffing her palms with cash. How is she a victim? How is he a predator? And this is one of the things that, like, I could be considered a predator because I've had a lot of women. I could be considered a womanizer because I like slinging. So guys, you know, R. Kelly, he went too far. He brought other people in. He had an organization. They probably got him for trafficking and all this other stuff. I never went nowhere near that level. I never had anyone go out and find girls for me. Never did that. I did all my own work. And this is one of the reasons I never got in trouble. I remember the mother and the two daughters. And one Saturday, I go over there, and the mother and the oldest one are out, and just the young one, right? So I'm talking to her and everything, and next thing you know, I take her, I start sucking the stuff, and this is the first time and it blew her mind. It blew her mind. So I understand R. Kelly on a deeper level. And once again, did he commit these crimes? I would say, yes, he had young women. I would say these young women were complicit. They were willing because he was R. Kelly. I'm here to tell you guys, it is not that hard for an older man to get a very young girl. It's not that hard at all. There are many girls out there who are looking for older men. Looking, searching, hunting for older men. And they're 14, 15, 16. And they have no problem taking 25, 35, or even a 45-year-old man. None whatsoever. And part of this is, if R. Kelly wasn't R. Kelly, I don't think none of this would have went down. I feel that R. Kelly off the wrong person. I don't know what he did, but he the wrong person, and that launched this investigation. Because I saw this tape of R. Kelly this girl in 2000. It was like 2000, maybe 2002. I saw this tape. It was him. It was him. And he's had this appetite since Aaliyah. And I personally don't think there's anything wrong with older guys liking younger girls. Because at the time he was with Aaliyah, I think he was 21 and she was 16. To me, that's not a really big difference. But R. Kelly had that appetite. He had that appetite. And that appetite can ruin you. I have somewhat of an appetite, but I have limits. There's just certain things I'm not going to do. There's just certain boundaries I'm not going to cross. And essentially, I conducted in the safe zone. I did stuff I knew I could get away with. I did not go out. Like, there was this one girl, and she was super cute. And then I did my research on her and saw her pictures of her with her mom and dad, which means her parents were very much involved in her life. And that right there would have been the danger zone. Because this is how it happens. She comes over, she goes home, her mom and dad press her. He's like, oh man. And next thing you know, mom and dad call the police. Police knocking at your door. That's how that goes down. So I never put myself in the crosshairs of the danger zone. And it really wasn't in comparison to the number of women. It wasn't a lot. But I can tell you, can be amazing. When you they ain't never had a in it before, woo! It's so warm, it's so snug. And I feel that the R. Kellys, and once again, this white billionaire, put his name in the comments because I know y'all gonna Google him. And I feel that as a man, you have to know what you can get away with and what you can do and what you can't. And once again, I feel that R. Kelly someone off. Because if R. Kelly was just Robert, the truck driver, it never, even if he did all of these things, he would have never went to jail. Never would have happened. Because he was R. Kelly, there was something he did. There's someone in power. And that's why, because the thing is, they went after him for years and years and years. They were after him like a dog on a bone. They were after him. And there was a reason they were after him. Because what R. Kelly did happens every day. Right now, there's some old dude, teenager, right now. Right now. There is some old dude right now. This is how common it is. It is a common thing in America. And don't even talk about the rest of the world. The rest of the world, hands off, just let that go. But if I had allowed my appetite to get out of hand, I could have been in trouble. And I consciously knew what I was doing, and I consciously, I got like this sixth sense, right? That lets me know when something's not cool is about to happen. And there was just certain chicks who would answer, and they were tasty, they were beautiful, they would send me photos and all this other stuff. And I was just like, nope, not that one. That's the danger zone. That is the danger zone. That is the danger zone. That is the danger zone. And
because you knew exactly what will happen to you, bro. Just imagine you try to justify how right something is, but you're moving because you know what will happen if you get caught. That is predator activity, bro. That's like me trying to justify me sneaking talking to little girls. I'm trying to tell you how right I am. Oh, there ain't nothing wrong. I'm telling you it's right, but you just can't get caught. You just can't get, and then you told me, so I knew it was some red flags because the two girls, some girls were just too thirsty, and them the ones that go get. Why do you got to sneak around if it's no problem, bro? If what you were doing is no problem, is right, why are you sneaking around? Because you know what will happen if you get caught, bro. That's predator activity.
I never mess with those chicks. If a girl was young and she was halfway close to her parents, you could be looking at jail time, because what they're gonna do, like when they're with you, they're gonna fold, they're gonna take and do all this and stuff, and when mom and dad start putting the heat on them, they're gonna fold like a cheap sheet, and they're like, and this is what we did, and the next thing you know, mom and dad are calling 911, because some old man, their young daughter. Some old man put his mature up in her. And we can't have that. We can't have that. So you cannot be messing with girls who have intensive parental contact. You can't be messing with them. And
so he's giving you,
now, once again,
like, he's giving you a guide of how to be a predator but not get caught. Literally.
There are so many girls out here, you know, like these pimps. These girls are looking for a daddy, and these pimps serve as a daddy figure. This is like, I'm telling you, you know, sometimes they'll get them hooked on, sometimes they don't. Sometimes a pimp just has to snap his fingers, and this girl will do whatever he wants her to do because she's looking for daddy. She's looking for daddy. So it really depends upon who you are and how you look at this. But I personally don't think R. Kelly's a predator. I feel that he has a voracious appetite. He has a certain type. It is illegal. It's underage. And he allowed that appetite to literally ruin his life, because I guarantee you, R. Kelly knows who's after him. And once he figured out that someone was after him, he should have hit the chill pill, but he didn't. He kept going, he kept going, he kept going, and they kept after him, and they kept after him, and now he's going to jail. So I could have been a predator. Same energy.
You are, bro.
Same appetite. Except I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. That's why I was able to do this stuff and get away with it, because I'm a nobody. But if I was an R. Kelly or this billionaire dude, or if I was someone like that, you best believe they would have been on. How dare you be rich, famous, handsome, and be... How dare you? How dare you do what I want to do, but I can't do because I'm not in your position? How dare you? So, guys, I'm getting ready to do some more training. I'm getting ready to be more active on this channel. So be looking out for that. Hopefully you enjoyed this expose. Shout out to Rom Wills. Shout out to Alan Roger Curry. Those dudes know me very well. So that's all I got for you guys. I will see you in the next one.
So, Chad, you know I've been waiting to talk. Let me tell y'all something, right? I'm finna show him how the internet works, all right? Because I mean, people think like they can just prey on young women, and this is how it's gonna go, right? Where's his channel at? Okay, can't find his channel right now. So since I can't find this channel, I'm definitely try to find it. If y'all find it, make sure y'all put a link in the bio. I mean, in the comments. So let me show y'all something, right, chat? If y'all want to break the internet, bro, and if y'all really want to put a stop to this, I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? And I tell y'all this a lot of the times, but this is where probably will really make sense. The more likes that this video gets, the higher that it will rank. The more people will see this video, and that's a higher chance for something to happen to this guy through the justice system or the streets. But it's a higher chance. And it seemed like a lot of people have been getting on him in general, just from what I'm looking at right here. It's some people doing reactions to this, and a lot of people been having a lot to say. So he deleted his channel. I just looked to it, he deleted his channel. Let's say if this video get to 50,000 likes, that will reach out to a guaranteed 1 million people. And I promise you, somebody out of the 1 million people will be able to do something to stop this dude. I don't care if it's a petition. I don't care if it's a protest. I don't care whatever it is, bro. But y'all really have the power to really change people's lives. I promise you, the way he was talking in this video, bro, he prays on young women. And this can honestly change young women's life around the world as long as you can take one prayer out. It don't matter if it's a year, it don't matter if it's a day, however many young women he was praying on. Once he gone, that'll probably save 50 young women. All because he'd be out. You know, he'd be locked up. He'd be cellmates with R. Kelly. But it will honestly, it'd be up to social media because it seemed like he's a ghost right now. What dude said throughout this video was utterly disgusting. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, bro. I honestly, it took a lot in me to just finish watching the video. And I know a lot of y'all watching this right now. I had to bleep out a lot because, like, honestly, the thing she was saying was so voyeur, whatever it's called. It was wild. Like, that's all I can say. It was crazy, bro. And it took a lot to watch 26 minutes of this video. It took a lot in me. I was really finna turn it off and just end the stream, like just end the video. Like, I'm done, bro. Cause honestly, this put my stomach and my mindset in an effed up situation right now. If I'm being honest with you, y'all, it's just disgusting to know that dude talking about something tight, warm, and I took her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took her for, like, yes, bro. He was going to the extreme of explaining how to be one and how to get away with being with one and how it's cool to be one. And the funds and excitement he get out of being one. My boy, just do me a favor right now, and the only thing I need y'all to do is just hit the like button. I don't care if you subscribe or none of that. And please let me know any information y'all have on this, boys, man. We finna get out here, man. I love y'all. Please be safe out here and stay with y'all, man. Stay close to y'all daughters and y'all kids. Because it's people like this dude that's out in the streets that's just walking around daily, uncomfortably at that. Please stay around y'all kids, man. For real. Be safe out here, man. I love y'all. You know, y'all pray for everybody too, man. But y'all boys be said, we out.